Hello, this is the next part of my Xbox 360 collection. I'll probably just go over all of these now because it's running out of time, and I really can't be asked to bring all these back down tomorrow. So I'll just skim through most of these. Fear 3, haven't played this one yet. Still actually playing the first one. I know the horror is sort of gone on Fear 3. Rock Band 3. Uh, Not really played a lot of Rock Band. I need to get some guitars for it. PES 2008, got it cheap. Just not really into football, but I used to play the original PES actually on PS2. PES 2006. My brother used to play this actually. I think he said FIFA 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Mainly got those for collection purposes, just because I want a full collection. I actually played FIFA 16 with my uncle the other day, and it's actually pretty fun actually. We were doing the women's tournament. It was actually a lot of fun. Sports games aren't really my forte, but they are pretty fun to play with other people, just for a laugh, not really serious stuff. Then we have a Saints Row, awesome game series. It got a bit ridiculous after with Saints Row 3 and 4. The first two are great though, and then it just sort of got a bit ridiculous, and it was just, why have I got superpowers and Matrix and aliens? Why did they do that? I don't know. I know why they did it, trying to stop people from saying, oh, it's just GTA rip-off, but Saints Row is awesome. The first one, I think the second one is my favourite. Army of Two, awesome game series. The third one, The Devil's Cartel, is considered to be the worst one. It's not a bad game, but it just took away a lot of what people liked from the Army of Two series. But the second one is my favourite, but the first one was awesome for the time. Bourne Conspiracy, haven't played it, don't know a lot about it. Red Faction Guerrilla, I can't pronounce it, sorry. Awesome open world game. You can just destroy literally everything. Armageddon was, took a lot from this game, but obviously was more of a more linear, and that was not a bad game, but it took away the open world aspect of it, so that's why people prefer this one. Rock Band 2, you just have it for collections. Pretty fun to play those games. Star Ocean, The Last Hope. Believe this has all the discs. Yeah, all the discs. I remember when games actually had multiple discs, because it's a big Square Enix RPG. International Cricket 2010. Obviously England, big country that loves cricket, big on cricket. I'm not really into it. My dad likes cricket. I don't know. I think I played one on PS2 years ago, and Ashes Cricket 2009. Mainly collection purposes, these games, but could be fun to play sometime. UFC Undisputed 2009. I don't think this is the one with Brock Lesnar in it, so never been into UFC. I might watch MMA at some point, because I know CM Punk's in MMA now, so that'd be awesome to see that. Madden 12. I haven't really played Madden. I've played an American football games before, but I don't think I've really played Madden. Excuse my mum back there. We've got Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. Not big on golf, but still cheap. Topspin 3, again, tennis game. Some people prefer virtual tennis or Virtua Tennis. I don't know. I can't really say a lot about those. South Africa, 2010 FIFA World Cup. This isn't the one that I used to play. I used to play 2006 back in the day, and it was actually a really fun football game. And then we got PES 2009. These, just a pound. I mean, I know it's football, but when a game's cheap, I'll pick it up, even if it is a sports game if I don't own it. Then we have Fear 2. Haven't played this yet. Haven't completed the first one. I know. But Fear's a really good shooter series, especially horror. It's not that scary anymore, but people got pretty scared, especially with Alma and those scarecrows, I think they're called, the ones that hide underground. They fuck you up. And we have the first Rock Band game. You know, you gotta love a bit of Rock Band. I prefer Guitar Hero, but yeah. Then we have Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. I love the Gundam series, the Dynasty Warrior series. I think my favourite one was the one on PS3. I can't remember what it's called now, but it was so much better than the Xbox versions. Just destruction. This one's pretty good as well, but it uses cell shaded graphics, and I'm not too keen on that, but this obviously improves a lot over the first and second one, but I think the second one had a lot more to it. One of my favourite games of all time, Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. I really like the strategy in this one. I think with the newer Dynasty Warrior Empires game, they just added so much to it, and you really don't get a lot of battles in that. This one you still get quite a lot of battles, and it's weird. If you know Dynasty Warriors, you know what I'm talking about. If not, then well, you probably don't. Sacred 2, haven't played a lot of this. It's not a bad RPG, but for me it's just a bit slow, and I really can't get into it. N3 99 Nights. This isn't that great of a game. Similar to maybe Kingdom Under Fire. I know the second one's considered a lot better, and I do have the second one as well, but I played a little bit of this and I didn't really like it. One of the first Xbox 360 game, Perfect Dark Zero, obviously a sequel to the N64 game. Awesome game, especially for the time. I used to play this multiplayer a lot back in the day, but it's, it is an improvement over the original Perfect Dark, but I think people prefer the original, which I can see why. In here is Sonic Generations. They didn't have the case. So this was actually from Blockbusters years ago. Yeah, I remember Blockbusters. Used to love that shop. This is actually a really good Sonic game if you like the original Sonic, because you have the 2D version and you have the 3D Sonic levels, so it's really cool. Brutal Legend. This is an awesome game if you like, rock and roll, heavy metal, that sort of thing. Like Ozzy Osbourne's in this game. It's not a bad game. I think I played about 10 hours of this game. It weren't bad, but it doesn't really hold up as well as it did. One of my favourite games, The Outfit. This is an awesome World War II game. It's really cool because you can call in things like tanks and turrets and airstrikes, and it just works really well. I used to play so much of this game back in the day. I've completed it, of course. One of my favourite games. Really good game. If you haven't played it, check it out because it's worth it. We have a Burnout Paradise Ultimate Edition. Burnout's an awesome racing series, but I haven't really been into racing games for a long time. But this one's really fun if you like the original, like Burnout 2 and stuff. Then we have a promo game in here. The Clone Wars Republic Heroes, Star Wars, of course. Pretty good hack and slash game. Follows, the Clone Wars TV show. I like this game because you can play as Cad Bane in it. It's not amazing, but this game still goes for quite a bit actually. And we have a promo copy of The Simpsons game, awesome game. I don't know how many times I've played this game. It gets really difficult towards the end. Well, not really difficult, but Lard is fucking hell. I hate him. I fucking hate that guy. He's so annoying to kill, especially when you have to jump on his head. I hated that. And the last bit when you have to fight God in the Just Dance, well, Dance Revolution style game. It was a pain in the ass. Mercenaries 2. I think I own 2 copies of this because I don't think either one works. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the games or if it's just my Xbox, but it was an awesome game sequel. In here is Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I don't know what happened to my Lego Marvel Superheroes. It took me ages to get this game back because my friend borrowed it and I never got it back. But luckily, someone got it back for me, but it was only the disc, so I was disappointed in that. Awesome game, really fun. Second one's got more to it, but I don't think it's good. Lost, terrible game. Never watched the show. Probably won't, but this game is shit. Don't buy it. One of my games that really blew me away, Metal Gear Rising. This game isn't long, but it's so good. It's just hack and slash at its best. Really, really awesome game, and I hope they make a sequel. And I've played all the DLC, which are free actually. This game is getting pricey now. I know it's £12, not too expensive, but it's an old game. Thriller off the rails. It's like if you mix maybe Theme Park or Roller Coaster Tycoon and added some RPG elements and a lot of party games. It's really fun. I've completed it like twice. Really fun game. Just wacky, and you know, just if you played the first game, definitely get this game. It's on pretty much every console, so I just got the Xbox 360 version. Naughty Bear. This game is funny. If you like Manhunt but you don't like violence, this game is similar to maybe Manhunt, but you're playing as teddy bears. It gets difficult towards later levels, but it's funny. It's just the way they talk. They sound like the guy from the Muppets going me. It's weird. I don't know what they're trying to say, but it's funny. The first Gundam game. This is again. This was actually pricey at one point. This was like £30-40 at one point. I've played a ton of this game. Obviously not as good as the third and the second one, but still awesome game. Dynasty Warriors 7, probably one of the best Dynasty Warriors games. Not Empires, of course, but this is an awesome game. I won't talk a lot about Dynasty Warriors. I'll probably do a Dynasty Warriors video just talking about Dynasty Warriors at some point. Enemy Territory, Quake Wars. It's just like a similar to maybe Battlefield. Not a bad game, but nothing that'll blow you away. This is an awesome game. Vanquish. Really fun game. It's short, but it's sweet, and I don't mind games that are short because it gives me opportunities to play more games. Really great game. It's just fast paced shooting at its best. Another copy of Mercenaries. I don't think any of them work. And then Far Cry Predator or Far Cry Instincts Predator. This is like a remake of the first one, and obviously with some new elements to it. It's not bad, but obviously it's an old Xbox 360 game, so it's nothing that's going to blow you away. And then we have a Fear, the first copy. No case. This was actually a Wii U case turned back, but it was only 50p, so it's good. I like the Fear games. They're pretty fun. Quite scary at times. Guitar Hero World Tour. Probably one of the better Guitar Hero games. Guitar Hero 3 was probably my favourite. The final battle with the devil was awesome. Grand Theft Auto 4 episodes from Liberty City, comes with The Lost and the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. I never actually played these, but Grand Theft Auto 4 was an awesome game. People say it weren't that great, but that's because they play Grand Theft Auto 5 and they looked at what was different. But Grand Theft Auto 5 was awesome game. Dead Island Game of the Year edition. I know this game has a lot of glitches and it can be really weird, but this game is awesome. I really like Dead Island and I can't wait for Dead Island 2. Riptide was an expansion pack, sort of hard to explain, but I prefer this one to Riptide. I love the resort setting. It was just so much fun to play that game. Quantum Theory, haven't played this. It's actually made by the same people who make Dynasty Warriors, but it's like a third person cover shooter, so I don't know how it plays, but it looked quite good. 99 Nights 3 or N3 2. Yeah, apparently this is much better than the first one, but I don't know, I haven't played it yet, so I'll have to give it a go and find out. Of course, there's the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. It came with the beginner's pack. I haven't played Skylanders yet, but it's pretty much a spin-off of Spyro. I don't know why they did that to Spyro, but I suppose he's still out there. Spyro was one of my favourite games. 50 Cent, Blood in the Sand. Say what you want about 50 Cent, but the games aren't too bad. And then again, 50 Cent is awesome. One of my favourite hip-hop artists. Especially his older stuff. Not necessarily his newer stuff, but his older stuff was, In the Club, Candy Shop, all the good stuff back in the day. Splinter Cell Conviction, haven't played this, so I can't say much about it. They look, I've seen gameplay for it, and it does look pretty fun, especially co-op. I've had this for years. Xbox Live Arcade compilation disc. Came with the Xbox 360 Arcade Edition. Has Pac-Man Championship Edition, Uno, Boom Boom Rocket, Luxor 2, and Feeding Frenzy, which is actually a really fun game. Stranglehold, presented by John Woo. This is actually, it's nothing super amazing now, but it's pretty fun. It reminds me similar to maybe Max Payne, but a lot more destruction. It's getting a bit messy up here, sorry. Death Smiles Deluxe Edition. This is a really good shmup, or shoot 'em up. It comes with the soundtrack and a bunch of like wallpapers for your computer or laptop. Yeah, this game is really, it's anime girls, so I won't say a lot about that. Then we have all this SmackDown vs Raw games for Xbox 360. I already own 2007 on PS2, so I might pick it up on Xbox 360. 2008, Bobby Lashley, he was awesome. 2009, with the DX on the front. This one had a really good campaign, because you could do like, I think it was this one, it might have been 2010, I'm not sure. 2010, Edge, Undertaker, Cena, Orton and Rey Mysterio. And 2011 with Undertaker, Orton and Sheamus. Are you not entertained? As he says. SBK, I think. Yeah, Superbike World Championships 2011, I think. Yep, 2011. Not really big on racing games anymore, but for a full collection you need to have them. PGR 3, I did actually like this game. Really, really good racing game. Obviously not as good as maybe, like, some people prefer this over Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 4 is my favourite racing game. Bulletstorm Epic Edition. This is actually a really good first-person shooter. You can tell it's made by the same people who made Gears of War. It's got that over-the-top, dark, like, action, blood everywhere. Medal of Honor Limited Edition. This is obviously the Modern Warfare killer, as they said, but it really isn't. Bioshock Infinite. I haven't played this yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about this, and, well, winner of over 80 awards, so what can you say about that? Serious Sam. HD. It comes with the first 2 games. I know there's a HD box set that has all of them, but Serious Sam is awesome. Just kill everything you see, and that's my favourite kinds of games actually. Sims 3 Pets. I love The Sims. The first one is my favourite on the PC, but yeah, this game's still pricey. And then we have these 2 Xbox games that I forgot to show. Project Gotham Racing, the first one, and 007 Everything or Nothing, which isn't a bad 007. I might just skin through some of these games now as I'm running out of time. Gun, I own it on Xbox 360. Saw Flesh and Blood 2, haven't played this, but I've seen it. It's an improvement over the first one, if you want to say that. Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. Band Hero, I had this before, but when I got it, it didn't have the game in it, so I had to buy it again. DJ Hero, I don't know if I still have the DJ turntable for it, I don't know. Mass Effect, I've played a bit of this game. Awesome game series. Obviously I need to put a lot more time into it, but I've played a little bit of it. Mass Effect 3, again I can't say much about these because I haven't played them. And Mass Effect 2, so I own all the Mass Effect games. Fable 2, I prefer this over the third one. I played the third one, was the first Fable game I played, and I played this one, and I really prefer this one. I think it's just a better game than the third one. The third one seemed a bit rushed. Final Fantasy 13, I know this isn't as good as the other Final Fantasy games, but I haven't really played a Final Fantasy game, so I wouldn't really know. And 13 Part 2 or 13.2. Defiance. This game pissed me off. This game took about 10 hours. I'm not even joking, about 10 hours to install and patch on my Xbox. And when I played it, it just wasn't that great of a game. So it really pissed me off. But it was £1. And the free-to-play won't download on my Xbox. Space Marine Warhammer 40k. I love this game. I can't wait for Eternal Crusade. I might buy this game as the limited edition because it comes with some really cool stuff, and it's still quite cheap. Nier. This is an awesome Square Enix game. It's really emotional, and I won't ruin the end for you, but if you want to know how the end is, it's quite clever how they do the ending on this game, but I won't say much about it. But if you want to look it up, just look it up. But this game is really good, emotional, and clever how it works. Another Enix title, Square Enix, Infinite Discovery. I'm picking these up now because they're still quite cheap. This game is massive. It was the biggest game on Xbox 360 at the time. Lost Odyssey. It has 4 discs, and I don't know how long this game is, but it is massive. Gameplay wise, isn't super special, but you know, it's a long game. Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. It's Dynasty Warriors meet maybe like an RPG game. It isn't that great of a Dynasty Warriors game, but it's nice to see that they were trying something different. Circle of Doom, Kingdom Under Fire. Again, like Dynasty Warriors, but a bit different. Deadly Premonition. I've heard good things about this game. It's one of those games that plays with your mind, similar to maybe Eternal Darkness on GameCube, but I've heard good things about this game. It's weird, and that's what I like with psychological horrors. GTA 4, of course, I needed this because I had the expansion pack set. I know you can get all of them together, but I couldn't find that anywhere. Hitman Absolution. The new Hitman game looks pretty fun. I've watched some people play the beta. Never been into Hitman, but this one actually looked pretty good. I'm just shit at stealth games. I always get found. Ghost Recon, Future Soldier, and Advanced Warfighter 2 comes with both the games. I played Advanced Warfighter 2 quite a lot. Back in the day, it was actually not a bad game. Just Overlord. It's similar. If you took Pikmin and made it, instead of little cute things killing bugs, to demons killing villagers, that's what you get. a Ben 10 game. I got this from a charity shop when I was on holiday, and it was £2, just under £2. And this game, still, Ben 10 games are going, it's still quite expensive, like £10 and up. So, and I have a sealed game here, Devil May Cry HD Collection. I've got all the original games on PS2, and I've completed all these 3 before because I had this game. So I might keep this game sealed unless I really want to play them again, which I might. I don't know. Obviously, there's a lot more content on this game, achievements. Devil May Cry is an awesome series, but it's hard. It gets hard. I'll admit I've completed all of them on easy mode. I admit that, but awesome series. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my Xbox 360 games. It took me about 20 minutes to get them all downstairs. I just thought I'd do it today. I've got a few more games to. Obviously, I'll be picking some more up next week, so I might do another pickup video then. Order some stuff online. So yeah, my next video will probably be my DS and cartridge games, because I've only got a few of them, so it'll be a lot smaller. Then I've got PS1, and then my bigger videos will be my DVDs and PS2, which I believe I have more PS2 games than Xbox 360, and that's just going to be a pain in the ass to get them all downstairs, because they're all over the place in different boxes. Freaking guinea pigs making a lot of noise. They're always making a lot of noise. I actually noticed in one of my other videos, I heard a rumbling, and it was actually one of the guinea pigs. I didn't hear him do it when I was doing my video, so if you hear a little rumbling sound, it's not the camera, it's Blade telling you off. So yeah, that was my Xbox 360 video. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and take care.